I have 2 minutes left before I turn 25. This has been such a journey for me. I'm grateful more so than anything because I really feel like I'm stepping into my own skin. I know what I want, I know what I like, my values, my morals, my beliefs, thoughts, fears, likes, dislikes. It's nice for me to know who I am, and I'm happy that I can kind of show up and really get to present that for you now. That's exciting to me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If this happens to be the first time that you're ever seeing a video of mine, it's really nice to meet you. My name is Samir. This is going to be another episode of Samir, where's he at? Geographically speaking, I'm going to be right there. As for where I'm at mentally, let's discuss. Something I've noticed is that every time I'm in Spain, I always seem to be sulking or sort of brooding over a girl that has entered my life. In this trip specifically, I've noticed that I'm okay. I'm a lot better than what I would have been, all things considered. What I would have been, compared to how I would have acted in the past. That's to say that I've grown a lot. I've grown exponentially. And I've taken notes on this too. Today being the time we're recording, Thursday, February 27th, 2025, I've come to realize that I'm really on my own on this one. What I've noticed is that anytime I get into the beginning phases of a relationship, I tend to give myself away so easily. And it hurts, because I'm aware I have, for those of you that know me in real life, that I have a big heart, among other things. That's to say that I have a lot of love to give. And I think what I lack is experience for one, but I would even argue, I guess, a sense of discernment as another added detail. I give myself away so easily, and I've come to realize that in doing so, it kind of leaves me with nothing really else to offer. Oh, this is crazy. I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna put this in. I'm getting a phone call. Hey, what's up?
Are you sleeping?
No. I am trying to brainstorm some YouTube videos. All right. Hello, welcome back. This is a continuation of my last point. I've come to realize that I need to be alone. I have to. If you're wondering where I'm at, it's gonna be somewhere over here. First time I've ever been here, not much to do. I'm gonna go out with a coworker and get some ramen. I'm super excited about that. Other than that, I've been realizing a lot about myself. And I've come to understand I need to be by myself. And it's hard. I don't like being by myself. And it's really hard to say out loud for me. I've known solitude all my life, and I have yet to really make friends with it. Growing up as an only child has taught me to depend on others, and that's mainly due to the circumstances I was given as a kid. I didn't know any better. Knowing what I know now, I can say that I really value and I cherish deeply the relationships and the friendships that I have in my life, because they fill me up with so much life, and I'm grateful for that. But in order for me to fill my cup as well, I need to have that sense of gratitude and appreciation for myself too. And it's weird, man, because I think about that saying that no one's gonna come to save you. And that's really tough, man. But it's the truth. At the end of the day, I have to look out for my own best interest. I have to keep tabs on myself and make sure that I'm doing okay mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I've got me. And if I were to say this to myself about like 5 years ago, I would be utterly mortified. But looking at it now with a brand new pair of eyes, I can say that I think I'm gonna be okay. You know, it's a ride for sure. Have my little ups and downs. But I know that this is all for the better. It's all for my own personal growth. This is gonna be excellent character development looking at it later on down the line. So yeah, it's interesting, man. It's interesting to see myself grow and evolve through this chapter of my life, starting to do things by myself, think for myself, act for myself, make decisions for myself within my own best interest. Yeah, no one's here to hold my hand. I'm really just, this is it. That's kind of where I'm at, man. And in regards to relationships, I can tell you that I give myself away so easily, as I've said in the last clip. But more so than that, I realize that there does need to be a balance, and I've learned that through reflection and through a deep sense of introspection. I need to make sure that I'm okay with whoever's coming into my life as well, not just settling or accepting whatever is convenient in the moment, which is difficult, you know, especially if you don't know any better. That can be a very hard concept to comprehend. So yeah, this is a chapter where I am going to begin focusing on myself. I'm gonna be a little more selfish. The content that you'll see from here on out will be more so centered around myself. I know what's right for me. I know the truth that I believe. I have my own ethics, my own morals and values. I have to stand up for that. I have to exemplify that in who I am. Not justify it, because I've been justifying my own existence and my own sense of belonging for 25 years now. And I'm fucking sick of it, dude. I'm tired of having to say to everybody with my actions, hey, no, I'm a good person. I promise you, this is something that I want you to believe of me through the perception that I am, you know, expressing to you. No, man, I know who I am. I'm starting to learn who I am. I'm starting to transform myself into the person I want to become. And through that, I believe that people will be able to figure that out for themselves. That's really it, man. You know, my therapist recommended me a really good book. It's a very short read. It's called The Knight in Rusty Armor. You can find it on Amazon, but if you don't want to spend money, just look up Knight in Rusty Armor PDF on whichever search engine you use, and I'm sure you can find it. It's a great book, man. It taught me a lot about the sort of unconscious habits and behaviors that I have within myself, and how we as individuals can realize, hey, maybe I don't need to force things, and maybe I don't need to try so hard. Maybe I should be more observant, take a step back and realize, wow, look at everything that's around me, man. I can realize now that there's so much abundance around me, so much love that surrounds me, so much love within myself that I have to give on to others, so much wisdom that I have yet to learn that I could offer through the experiences that I've lived in this lifetime. Yeah, man, all that hippy-dippy bullshit that I love, man. Tuning in right here on Samir on Standby. That's really it, man. Man, dude. You know, it's been a little bit since I picked up the camera, but I like the fact that I'm not overcomplicating it. In the past, I think I've really sincerely been my own worst enemy in regards to making sure that these videos are perfect. I know that deep down, this is gonna turn out cool. It's gonna turn out great. It's gonna resonate with someone. So I'm excited about that. I just enjoy the fact that I can talk to you, express myself to you, the viewer, and ultimately, I hope that, you know, in a very parasocial way of presenting this video to you, you and I, you being the viewer, we can sort of establish a sense of meaningful connection through our own shared experience. That's the truth, man. That's it. But it's interesting, man. I really say to myself, if I don't do anything else with my life right now, if I just, you know, continue to travel and I continue to document my findings as I am right now, I think that would be a really cool life, man. That would be a life well spent, in my opinion. There's a lot that I want to share with you, and I'm excited that I can share it with you now in my ups and my downs of life. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Heartbreak can be very difficult. I think that expectation can get the better of us when we get ahead of ourselves. And that can happen, you know, we're human. It's unfortunate when things are unrequited or when there's a heavy sense of limerence on one side as opposed to the other, but that's natural, man. We are here to feel and we are here to express, and it's important for us to speak our truths in a very discerned manner. Of course, utilizing that discernment to, you know, exercise it at your own judgment, at your own discretion, because that way you can understand, hey, I'm feeling this type of way for this specific person. I'd like to know if that is reciprocated. If it's not, it's difficult because we all want to feel loved. But if it's not reciprocated, you can say to yourself, you know, I'll be just fine with or without them. I'll be fine with them. Great, awesome. I'm happy that this is working out, but I'll be just fine without them. That's okay too. I've shed my tears. I have felt the feelings that I need to feel. It still hurts. Do I still think about them to this day? 100%. Of course I do, man. That's because when I feel really deeply, really profoundly. So it's okay. But I also need to realize that I have a life that's worth living too. I can't stop that, even though every aspect of me wants to. I shouldn't, because my life is worth living too. I have a lot of excitement and a lot of people that I haven't met yet, a lot of experiences I haven't experienced yet, a lot of lessons I haven't learned yet, a lot of skills I haven't acquired yet. I'm excited to see, man. I'm very excited to see. I'm excited to see, man. Whoa! I'm excited to see what this future holds. That's pretty much it. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Samir, Where's He At? It's a shorter one, or at least that's my intention. I'm really happy that you stuck around, because you really mean a lot to me. Take care. I'll see you on the other side. That's good. That's a good one.